Welcome to the Kelly Center. I'm Tom Kelly. Thank you all for being here tonight. Before we get started, I just wanted to mention we have a relationship with an individual named Jim Worster who runs Our Community Cup, which employs people with developmental disabilities to roast and package coffee. And we sell it here. We call ours Kelly Center Irish Coffee, whiskey not included. If you'd like to pick up a bag and take it home, it's a full 16-ounce pound, and we sell it here at the counter. We have ground, and we also have some whole bean, too. So thank you all for being here tonight. I want to introduce Amanda, who's going to make some house announcements. Amanda.
All right, good evening, everyone. I'm Amanda. Welcome to the Kelly Center. Do we have any first-timers in the room? The first time at the Kelly Center? Awesome. Well, welcome, and hopefully you will be back again. Kelly Music for Life is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. We have programs for children, teens, and adults, and you can also rent the space for private events. We have chair pads right back there for your comfort, and we also have a snack and drink vending machine in the back corner. We're BYOB here at the Kelly Center, which is pretty cool. We just asked for a $5 per drinker donation, so thank you to everyone who's done that already. Education and experience are central missions to the Kelly Center. We give performance opportunities to young people on our student stage events. So far, we have given live performance opportunities on the Kelly Center stage to over 250 students. We're very proud of that, yeah. Yeah, thank you. Well, you know, they can't play at bars and things like that, so it's a great way for them to perform and get that experience. We are also training and hiring students interested in audio, video technology, and event management. So far, we have trained and given paid job opportunities to over 50 students. And tonight, our student AV techs are Molly and Frankie, and they're doing a great job. Our artist of the month for October and November is concert photographer Jim Rinaldi. Jim will donate proceeds from the sale of his framed photos to the Kelly Center, which is awesome. Jim will host a showing and sale of his works tomorrow, Sunday, October 26th, from 5 to 7 p.m., after the Eagles game. It's in the notes, after the game. And if you look around, his photos are fantastic, so definitely come and meet him. For the show and sale, there will be more pieces from Jim, and he will provide beer and wine. I mean, if that doesn't sell you, I don't know what will. If you are an artist interested in displaying your work, contact us. We have free open jams here at the Kelly Center. We have bluegrass jams, Django jazz jam, Irish trad sessions, and open mic nights. We have some great upcoming shows. Next Friday, Halloween night, we have Rock with Death and All Her Friends and Loose Change. In November, we have Better Than Bacon improv comedy, Black Eyed Susies, an indie band showcase with the Brett Tobias set, Faint Halos and Kozer. Tickets are available through our website, and we're always adding new shows. You can sign up to get our concert announcements and schedule updates at kellycenter.org. We have a great program here called Coffee on the Path. We sell coffee and baked goods from the Haverford High School Path students with disabilities. Now 3 mornings a week, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays from 9 to 11 a.m. The PATH program prepares students with disabilities to transition to career life after high school. And update, it's working. Since opening this past fall, 6 of our PATH Cafe students have been hired for paying jobs with Aramark and local businesses. So yeah, wonderful. So come visit them if you're around Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Please support our mission with a donation. We have cash jars, Venmo, PayPal, and QR codes hanging around the room. The Kelly Center is a listening room. It's actually my very favorite thing about the Kelly Center because I like to hear the music. I don't like hearing, when you're at a bar, you have to worry about people talking, you have to struggle to hear the performers, and they don't get the attention they deserve. So here, it's a true listening room, so we get to actually enjoy the music. Out of respect for our performers and fellow audience members, please silence your phones. In the restrooms, please use the paper towels during the performances because the hand dryers are very loud. We don't want to be part of the show with the hand dryers. So they're right over there. Also, no flash photography during the show. Feel free to take pictures or videos and post them, but no flash, please. And thank you. And now on to the music. I think this is going to be a great show tonight. So for our first performer, she has played throughout the Mid-Atlantic region at the Lansdowne Folk Club, World Cafe, the Delmarva Folk Fest, the Philadelphia Folk Festival, Mount Airy Porch Fest, WXPM welcomes American Roots Ramble, and more. She was a 2019 finalist at Songs for Social Change. She was also a finalist on Star Launch 2020 for her song Sun's Rays. Joining her tonight on electric guitar is Chris Kennedy. Please welcome to the Kelly Center stage in Havertown, Pennsylvania, Rebecca Lang.
Thank you so much, you guys, for coming out tonight. It's so good to see everybody. This first song I'm going to play is called Beautiful One. You are the most beautiful person that I have ever seen. Oh, your soul shines so brightly, baby, like it must be from above. And your heart is not like anyone else's in this great big world. Oh, you are the most beautiful one that I have ever seen. How did you get that way? I wanna know. I don't see you talking much. Tell me how to go. Oh, how did you get that way? I wanna know. How you're so grounded here. You are the most beautiful person that I have ever seen. Oh, your soul shines so brightly, baby, like it must be from above. And your heart is not like anyone else's in this great big world. Oh, you are the most beautiful one that I have ever seen. How did you get that way? I wanna know. Did you ask for help along the way? Hey, how did you get that way? I wanna know. How do you love everyone you see? You are the most beautiful person that I have ever seen. Oh, your soul shines so brightly, baby, like it must be from above. And your heart is not like anyone else's in this great big world. Oh, you are the most beautiful one that I have ever seen. You are the most beautiful one that I have ever seen. I just have to find my capo. Can I take yours? Thank you, Eli. Oh my gosh. Of all the things. Okay. Thank you. Is that the right way? Okay. this song was included in a movie called Canary Black last fall, so that was pretty cool. It's so quiet though, you can't really hear it. But that was pretty cool. So it goes like this. Oh, 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 oh. So good to be moving all around us everywhere all the time. Hey, sister, can you sing with me? Clap along and tap your feet. Let's shout a little love for the world to hear. Spread a little love right here. Hey, brother, can you sing with me? Clap along and tap your feet. Let's shout a little love for the world to hear. Spread a little love right here. Hey, sister, can you sing with me? Clap along and tap your feet. Let's shout a little love for the world to hear. Spread a little love right here. Spread a little love. Spread a little love right here. Hey, brother, can you sing with Eli, this cable's a little different than mine. Should I do it the other way? Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, mine is like so basic. What happened to my cable? It's always right here. Let me see. Okay, that's good. This next one's called Deal. You made a deal with the devil. Why did you have to sign? You should have walked yourself right out of that line. I am afraid you don't know you're dealing at the place that you are, darling, at the place you are. And you said, I'm just gonna go and see. Everything will be alright. And you said, don't you worry about anything. Everything will be alright. Everything will be alright. Did you not see what's coming to you? Oh, baby, it might be not you. Run a little bit faster, wait next time, do whatever you need. Just hustle and go, oh, you hustle and go. Hustle and go, oh, you hustle and go. And you said, I'm just gonna go and see. Everything will be alright. And you said, don't you worry about anything. Everything will be alright. And you said, I'm just gonna go and see. Everything will be alright. And you said, don't you worry about anything. Everything will be alright. Everything will be alright. You made a deal with the devil. Why did you have to sign? You should have walked yourself right out of that line. I am afraid you don't know you're dealing with the place that you are. At the place you are. stood tall. I did not mean to fall at your feet, but baby, I have seen it all. And what did you take? This heart that I gave, and bring me so low with you and just roll. Oh, and what did you take? The love that I gave, and bring me so low. I see I can let go of all of this grandeur, he said, as he stood tall. Oh, there will be a small part of me to love you, but baby, I have seen it all. And what did you take? This heart that I gave, and bring me so low with you and just roll. Oh, and what did you take? The love that I gave, never could let your kindness show. Oh, and what did you take? The heart that I gave, bring me so low with you and just roll. I just want to thank Mr. Kelly for having us. It's a wonderful place here, and thank you everybody for coming out. Again, my name's Rebecca Lang, and this is Chris Kennedy on guitar. He's so wonderful on guitar. And like Mr. Kelly was mentioning earlier about the coffee that's sold here, I like to play sometimes at our community cup in Springfield. And it's like on Friday nights, and I just like to play maybe a few times a year. And one time when I was playing, I asked the audience, what would you like me to write about? I'll write a song, because I like to write about a lot of topics, and somebody shouted out to be kind. So I wrote this one for them. Oh, 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 oh. Be kind, be kind, wherever you go. North, south, east, west, hey, let it show. Doesn't matter what they say, doesn't matter what they do. Only be kind, wherever you go. Be kind, and let it show. Well, be kind, wherever you go. North, south, east, west, hey, let it show. Doesn't matter what they say, doesn't matter what they do. Only be kind, wherever you go. Be kind, and let it show. Did you ever meet someone so cool? Made you wonder what could I ever do? Did you ever meet someone so cool? Made you wonder what could I ever do? Well, be kind, wherever you go. North, south, east, west, hey, let it show. Doesn't matter what they say, doesn't matter what they do. Only be kind, wherever you go. Be kind, and let it show. Well, be kind, wherever you go. North, south, east, west, hey, let it show. Doesn't matter what they say, doesn't matter what they do. Only be kind, wherever you go. Be kind, and let it show. Did you ever meet someone so harsh? Made you wonder what could I ever do? Did you ever meet someone so mean? Made you wonder what could I ever do? Or be kind, wherever you go. North, south, east, west, hey, let it show. Doesn't matter what they say, doesn't matter called Be Careful What You Wish For. And thank you so much for having me and Chris, and it was so nice to be here. You can find my music on my website. I'm really not on social media, but one of my sons is going to help me with that, right, out there? Josh, great? No. So anyway, this song's called Be Careful What You Wish For. Be careful what you wish for, it may just come on true. And get ready, it's a coming straight for you. So baby, get ready, get ready, get ready. Ooh. Get your hat on, get your shoes, it's coming straight for you. You cannot be happy about everything, but baby, just do what you can. Watching where you land, oh, where you land, where you land, where you land, where you land, oh. Ooh. Get your hat on, get your shoes, it's coming straight for you. Like a train going full blast, all smoky and fast, not stopping for anything, nor anyone at all. So baby, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. Get your hat on, get your shoes, it's coming straight for you.
Rebecca Lang, everyone. All right, we're going to continue with our cozy fall vibes. That's what I'm feeling tonight, right? It's like cozy, relaxing, love it. With our next performer. He is a rising singer-songwriter. He is a rising singer-songwriter, making the world a smaller place, one song at a time. He pens lyrics and melodies for everyday enlightenment. Described as a cross between the Avett brothers and the Lumineers, this Maryland-based artist just completed 4 EPs that were inspired by indigenous traditions he learned while teaching on the Navajo Nation in northern Arizona. Please welcome to the Kelly Center stage in Havertown, Pennsylvania, Eli Lev.
Give it up for Rebecca one last time, please. Oh my goodness, Rebecca, you're awesome. She actually set up my set perfectly because you talked about the 4 directions, right? You talked about being kind, and your first song didn't rhyme at all, which I loved. So, yeah, thank you. I have some songs that rhyme, but I actually love songs that don't rhyme. So that was really cool. So thank you, Rebecca, for the beautiful tunes. And we're gonna get started here tonight with you're gonna be my band, actually. Chris, that was incredible. Thanks for the tunes. But we'll give you a break. We'll give you a rest. So let's see if this guitar's on. That coming through? Yeah. Awesome. This one's from my dear friend Lavender. She said, "Please play Chasing Daylight." So I will. And you're going to help me on this. We're going to start with some snaps. It goes like, snap, snap. There you go. Yep, that's it. Sounds so good already. Fingers are warmed up? All right, here we go. Well, there's something about the weather when we're out on our own. Something about the path leads us forever home. We don't need a reason, just changing with the seasons. Following the feeling in our souls. Keep it going, you're doing awesome. Now that you're with me, we're chasing daylight and we're soulfully alive. And I can't believe the world's still turning, 'cause we're soulfully alive. Okay, now stop, thank you. You and me in the sunrise. You get a break, shake out those fingertips. We're coming back in just a second. Let's see if you can catch it. Here we go. We're still miles away, yeah, from the end of the day, and the wind walks by our side. We'll fly through the rivers and we'll swim through the sky. Ooh, nothing can bring us down when it's you and I. Now that you're with me, we're chasing daylight and we're soulfully alive. Amazing. And I can't believe the world's still turning, 'cause we're soulfully alive. Okay, stop again. Thank you. You're awesome. You and me in the sunrise. Can you tell I used to be a middle school teacher already? Yeah, I bet you can. All right, I'll take it to the bridge. Hold on. And oh, this golden road leads us on forever home. All right, now let's see who's got the rhythm. Here we go. See if we can catch it. Now that you're with me, woo, we're chasing daylight and we're soulfully alive. Into the sunrise. Yeah, we're gonna go claps in a second. Letting it all go. Let's go claps. Now that you're with me, we're chasing daylight and we're soulfully alive. Awesome. And I can't believe the world's still turning, 'cause we're soulfully alive. That feels good. You and me in the sunrise. You and me in the sunrise. Yeah. Y'all are good. You came in right at the right moments and everything. Thanks for being my band. We're going to come back to that. Don't worry. I'm going to give you a little break on this song, though. This song you can just hang out. I'm Eli Lev. I'm from Silver Spring, Maryland. And I've been touring 3 weeks just to get here to see y'all. I've been all the way up to Syracuse and back. And I've been having some great shows and being able to share some original songs and stories with folks. And what a wonderful place, the Kelly Center, where we're all here for the experience of music, which is great. I see some big kids, adults. I see some little kids. I see some medium kids. This next song is called Growing Up and Growing Down. You know, we always talk about growing up and how it's like a thing, you know, grown-ups. But I found out, you know, in life we also have to grow down, which means put down roots, you know, find out where we're from, connect with our hometowns. So this song is called Growing Up and Growing Down. This song, the last song, is from my album called The Four Directions, as Rebecca mentioned, north, south, east, and west. I kind of came up with the idea for The Four Directions when I was a middle school teacher on the Navajo Indian Reservation in northern Arizona. And as you heard Amanda say, and The Four Directions were a really powerful thought, a really powerful concept to me, so much that my first 4 EPs I named after the Four Directions: All Roads East, Way Out West, Deep South, and True North. So I'm going to play you one song from each of those EPs just so you get the vibe. Chasing Daylight was from Deep South. This one's from All Roads East. Here we go. Coming back to my hometown, back to the start of the road, growing circle comes together around me, and my feet, they find the ground. I've been growing up far too long. Now it's time to start growing. Same tunes call out from the radio. No one seems to mind. All my shoes are right where I left them. Clocks keep ticking time. The world turns, but that house stands still. That eastern wind still blows. Growing up and growing down, it's all I really know. I found a million ways to lose myself, but here I know my way around. I've been growing up far too long now. It's time to start growing down. Now it's time to start growing down. Yeah. Now it's time to start growing down. Thank you. All right, we're having a good old time. I think it's time for phase 2 in audience participation. What do you think? Yeah, I think so too. I think we're ready. This one is from Deep South. It's called Anywhere We Can Go. It's about all the places I've lived and traveled in my life. I'm from Maryland, but I went to school in Indiana, the one in Indiana, not the one in Pennsylvania. My buddy was driving through. He called me when I was in college. He's like, "Bro, I'm at your campus." I was like, "Really? Are you sure?" "I'm in the Indiana one." He's like, "Oh, I was in Pennsylvania." I was like, "Nah." So I went to school in the Midwest and taught in the Navajo Nation in Arizona. And then I traveled the world, Australia. I lived in the Middle East for a year. And I also lived in a small country called Andorra. Has anybody heard of Andorra? No, exactly. There's about 40,000 people that live there. It's between Spain and France in Europe. And you'll hear all of those places in this song. Also, if you hear a place that you recognize in this song and you want to give a hoot and holler, that's totally cool with me, all right? So this one's called Anywhere We Can Go, and let's take a little trip around the directions, shall we? Bloomington, Indiana, told me, "Won't you slow down, son?" All right. Flagstaff, Arizona, showed me where we all come from. And Silver Spring, Maryland, is where I got this old guitar. Arkansas, Andorra, is where I first fell for her. So let's go east, running down the river. West, we've already been there. South, yeah, it feels like home, but my true north is anywhere we can go. Anywhere we can go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Falls Church, Northern Virginia, is where we took our first steps. Santa Cruz, California, that was one trip. Nice. Skokie, Illinois, is where you met Dad for the first time. Sayulita, Mexico, is where I said, "Will you be mine?" So let's go east, running down the river. West, we've already been there. South, yeah, it feels like home, but my true north is anywhere we can go. Sure. Ready? I'll do it first, just so you know what to do. It goes like this. Ooh, whoa. Ooh, whoa. Whoa. That's it. Okay, we'll do it together. Here we go. Amazing, my turn. Anywhere we can. Your turn. Beautiful, my turn. Anywhere we can. Last time. Amazing, man. Yeah. Let's go east. Running down the river and west. We've already been there. It's south. Yeah, it feels like home. But my true north is anywhere we can go. Choo. Well done. A lot of y'all were singing. A lot of y'all were just putting your mouth in an O shape, so it looked like you were singing. I saw y'all, but I appreciate that. Honestly, that's great. That makes me feel good up here. You're participating however you want. That is what's up. All right, that was Anywhere We Can Go. I think the next spot is, let's go to Way Out West, shall we? I feel like we're having a good time. I brought some flutes with me. Maybe I can play one of those. Is that cool? Let's do that. Let's do that. Out on the res, I found these flutes in a store, and then I paid for them. But it was significant because they have the sound of the Navajo Nation in them, which is really cool. So I learned a lot out there. I learned, instead of progress, it was more about harmony. I learned that the past, present, and future all exist now. Like our ancestors are here, future generations are here with us right now. Pretty awesome. And I also learned, it took me a while to learn how to play this flute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the flute, and I think I've got like a cool canyon verb going on. And then I'm going to go into the song. The song is called Treason. I was a teacher and I absolutely loved it. And I was telling my students every day to follow their dreams. And I felt treasonous not to follow mine, which was to become a full-time independent musician. And here I am, however many years later, doing the thing. Pretty cool, right? Yeah, so follow your dreams and listen to ourselves and our own dreams. So this song is about enjoying where I was, but knowing that there is more out there for me. So I'll start with the flute, and then we'll go right into the song Treason. Here we go. Treason, what I've been doing with my life, my contributions to the system has been minimal at best. There's another power that I'm after. It's coming straight from my chest. It's what take my soul down to the river. I hold my head up to the sky. I take my soul down to the river. holy empire and the shiny weapons have no power here. The chutes and ladders, the fame and dollars have all been scattered into the air. So I take my soul down to the river. I hold my head up to the sky. I take my soul down to the river. I hold my head up to the sky. I've been thinking that this is treason, what I've been doing with my life. There's another power that I'm after. It's taken me all this time to realize. Oh, I take my soul down to the river. I hold my head up to the sky. I take my soul down to the river. I hold my head up to the sky. Well, I take my soul down to the riverside. And I hold my head up to the sky. When they come asking, they ask me why. I just hold my head up to the sky. 'Cause I've been down that road before. Yeah. And it goes round and around, child. So take my money and take my car, take my status, take my wage, take my future, take my name. I'ma keep my heart and gonna take my soul down to the river. Hold my head up to the sky. Take my soul down to the river. Hold my head up to the sky. That was the best I've ever played that song. I'm glad we were all here for that. Wow, that was quite the journey into another dimension. Everybody's all right out there? Everybody good? Yeah, good. All right, glad. Yeah, that flute just has a resonance. It just kind of vibrates your DNA, right? Something like that. Pretty wild. So thanks for being up for that. Thanks for going to another dimension and coming back with me. Yeah, that was pretty wild. And that leaves us with only one more direction, which is true north. So let's go to true north, and we've been talking about the desert and the kind of, a lot of these songs have a lot of nature in them. You know, I find my kind of spirituality and my connection with the divine through nature. And this one is about the first time that I experienced the desert when I was driving out from Indiana, and I experienced the desert for the first time. This one's called Shy Desert Morning, and this one feels really good. So the desert has this way of making you feel really small and insignificant, but also like your whole soul kind of expands. Like, wow, I didn't know there's this much space in the world. So that kind of like contraction and expansion was a very special experience. So this one's called Shy Desert Morning. It's from True North, and this is the last direction on our 4 directions journey. My horizons are the rising up to sea. I'm finding out just fine who I am. Yeah, and I'm looking out at my own desert home, checking all those creatures passing by as the way back to your heart widens all the time. It's the first soft light, that shy desert morning that reminds my blood to come alive. Don't take me downtown, these worn-out shoes. There's no place for my bag, I'm heading out. I don't need no news, ain't no use for that. Where I'm going, as the way back to your heart, it widens all the time. It's the first soft light, that shy desert morning that reminds my blood to come alive. Don't take me downtown. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. No, no. I've been away for too long. Don't make my bed for me. Yeah, and I'm seeing it through this time. My own company. Yeah, and there's the way back to your heart. It widens all the time. Yeah, and it's the first soft light, that shy desert morning that reminds my blood to come alive. Don't take me downtown. Whoa, no, no, no. Now, I don't know about y'all, but every once in a while it seems like nature has something to tell me. Whether like it's like a hawk kind of like flying above your car, or a little squirrel looking at you, yeah, or a little cardinal coming to visit on a window. And in order to hear what nature has to say, I found that I have to actually be kind of quiet and just kind of sit and listen. And that's what I did. And I was listening there in the shy desert morning, and the blue was kind of coming up on the horizon. I knew that I just had to be quiet and just sit. Shy desert morning, I can see you coming through. Your light's gonna shine, light the way to you. Shy desert morning, I know you got something to say. I've been waiting all night, so come on and light up the way back to your heart. It winds all the time. It's the first soft light, that shy desert morning that reminds my blood to come alive. Don't take me downtown. Whoa, no, no, no. No, no, no. Yeah. Thanks so much. Well, that was cool. That was the Four Directions. Everybody feeling all right about that? Yeah, feeling good? I'm feeling all right about that. That was cool. If you enjoyed the songs, each EP has 5 songs on them. And they came out kind of a year between each other. So All Roads East First, Deep South, Way Out West, and True North. If you like the physical kind of experience of music, I have CDs and double vinyl with me as well of the Four Directions. I also have a wearable. It could be a bandana or a Zoom wall decoration, whatever you like, of the Four Directions mandala. So come say hey after the show. I would love to send you home with some musical goodies. And if y'all are ready, let's go to the next stop in the journey, shall we? Yeah. All right. So there it was. It was 2020. Just came back from a tour in Europe, and people were starting to wear face masks. And I was like, that's interesting. Okay, what's that all about? And I was coming back and getting ready for my big cross-country tour, and it was going to be awesome. I was like really hitting my stride as a musician. And then every show, one by one, just poof, poof, gone, right? So this next song is from my pandemic mixtape, if you will. It's called Walk, Talk, Dance, Sing. Do y'all remember mixtapes? Do y'all remember cassette tapes? Yes? Okay, absolutely. They're called mixtapes, and you would record the radio or record other tapes, put them all together, and then you would write the song names on the back, give them to somebody you love, and your relationship would last at least another 2 or 3 weeks, right? Yes. It's like, I don't know how to express how I feel about you, so here's a bunch of songs, essentially, right? So my first mixtape I got when I was in 4th grade. And my buddy Andrew gave it to me, actually. And, you know, when the world stopped, the music didn't stop, did it? So my tour kind of went into shambles, but instead I started live streaming on all the platforms. So if there was a platform that accepted live streaming, I was there doing the thing. And out of this was born, my name is Eli Lev, out of this was born the Levitators. Pretty cool, right? Cheesy. Yeah, we got some Levitators over there. Rocket, what's up? And the Levitators is this worldwide community that started coming to the live streams and enjoying the songs. We connected with each other. And this was one of the favorite Levitator songs of the live streams. It's called Singing Along for the First Time, about my first mixtape. On that mixtape was Johnny Cash, Fleetwood Mac, yes, Bruce Springsteen. Y'all heard of him? Yeah, awesome. But also New Kids on the Block, and Duran Duran, and MC Hammer. But I didn't know that music genres existed. I thought it was all just music, and so I played every song over and over again and learned every lyric to every song. So this song is called Singing Along for the First Time. You might find yourself singing along for the first time to it as well. Here we go. I was the age of 8 when I played the tape, and I heard a voice come through. He was singing loud and singing strong to the words I barely knew. I was hanging on to the edge of the song, waking up all my senses. I'm untied, I'm singing along for the first time. Oh, 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 for the first time. La da 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 da. Rebecca, you'd appreciate that. That was supposed to be a second verse, but I just hummed to myself, and I just recorded it, and it just stuck. That was my second verse, that's it, nothing back. I've been hearing songs since I came along on radio and TV, but this one song, when it came on, felt like it was just for me. Now I'm singing along for the first time. Oh, 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 for the first time. Oh, 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 singing along for the first time. It was Springsteen in the street, Cash in the summer heat, Willie on the road, Cobain in the cold, Stevie in my room, learning every line of that tune. And when the chorus came, it was my chance to get up and start to dance away. Oh, dance away. Oh, dance away. out we needed music when the world stopped moving. Turns out we also needed grocery stores and liquor stores too. Who knew? So we learned a lot about ourselves during those times. I learned a lot about myself. I had some time to do some introspection, see what was going on. And I realized, looking around, that I had led an unconventional life. I had led my life out of order, you could say. And I didn't do the things that I was supposed to do when I was supposed to do them. And I didn't even do the things that I was supposed to do at all, actually. And this song came about realizing that each of us have our own story. Each of us have our own life. And that there's no real, normal or average timeline because we all get to make the movie of our own lives. This one's called Move As You Do. And it's for folks of all ages that are living your life the way that it is. And that's totally awesome, totally cool. So here's Move As You Do, also from my pandemic mixtape. Getting married after 30 is still beautiful. Starting a family after 35 years is still possible. And buying your first house after 40 is still a boss move. Don't let people rush you with their timelines. Just move as you do. Just move as you do. Turning gray after 26 looks pretty good on you. Taking a year to go and travel the world, yeah. Could be when you're 62. Still in love with your soulmate at 88. Drinking your coffee and going on dates. There's no rushing, there's no timelines. Just move as you do. Just move as you do. Yeah, just move as you do. And when you're 16 and full of dreams, they'll tell you how it should be, but just go on and make your own life. Don't let people rush you with their timelines. Just move as you. Just move as you do. Just move as you do. Yeah, just move as you do. Just move as you do. That was fun. All right, so we got past that whole wild time. Everybody's here, that's good. And now, after 4 directions, I was like, well, where do I go from here? And people were like, you should do north, south, east, west, south, east, northeast. It's like, that sounds confusing. So I didn't do that. So instead, I was like, okay, four worlds, that's the place, it's our body, it's our natural world. What about time? So after the 4 worlds, I'm currently on my, 4 directions. Now I'm on the 3 worlds project. So Present Journey came out last year. Past Lives came out now. And Future Myths is coming out next year. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. So I thought I'd share some songs from Present Journey with you first. And then before we get into Past Lives, which just came out a couple weeks ago. So I got about 4 more songs. Is that cool? Everybody still with me, hanging out? Awesome. Great. So this one's called Present Journey, and this one specifically is called That Universal Song. And I'm going to teach you the chorus. It's pretty fun. And it's like, do y'all know that that competition called, what is it, the Eurovision, thank you, Eurovision. And there's a singer from every country. Well, imagine if there's a competition in the whole galaxy. And different solar systems had a top singer. And what would the song that won sound like? Maybe it'd be sound like a universal song or something like that. Maybe it would sound like this. It goes like this. You can help me, Lavender. Na 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 na. That's it. You wanna try it? Na 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 na. I purposely make my sing-alongs na 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 na. Not words, just sounds. All right, one more time. Na 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 na. Perfect. Okay, so when the chorus comes, y'all do that part, I'll do something else, and we're gonna have a good old time. All right, here we go. This one's called That Universal Song. I was on a train in the middle of the city. I saw a girl sitting on the floor with her headphones on. She was humming a tune, looking as happy as she could be, nodding her head and closing her eyes and singing a song she was singing. Yeah, and the sun came through the window. Now everyone's humming along. Amazing, my turn. She got everybody singing that universal song. Got the part? All right, you give a little more force next time, right? We got some headroom, right? Okay, second verse. I was on a cruise in the middle of the ocean. I was sitting alone at a table for two. The band was on a break, cause the singer, he was late. But the second he got on stage, he started singing that same old tune he was singing. Yeah, everyone got on the dance floor. They were shaking their hips and moving along. Awesome, my turn. He got everybody singing that universal song. Y'all doing amazing. Let's bring in the aliens. Well, I heard on the news today that they made contact with outer space. A transmission was coming in loud and clear. And all the scientists and linguists and astrophysicists, well, they tried to decipher the sound that was coming into their ears. But all they heard was... And they started shaking their shoulders too. They all agreed that that's what we should do. So everybody in the world singing. Oh, they got their hands up in the air. Amazing, my turn. Ooh, now everybody's getting along, cause everybody's singing that universal song. They're singing. And it sounded real good going. Ooh, sing that one more time for me. Okay, I lied just another time. Let's go. That sounded so nice. Oh, that was fun. Thanks for na-na-na and ooh-ooh-ooh and snap, snap, snap and then clap, clap, clapping with me. This has been quite the show, and I appreciate y'all so much. You're invited to join the Levitators. Yes. You're welcome to levitate with me. There's some QR codes on your table. You can just zap those. Or if you're old school, I got a sign-up kind of email thing in the back there. And levitate with me. This is a musical journey that everyone's welcome, and I would love to keep the good vibes going. So I'm going to do one more song from Present Journey before we end our show with Past Lives. And Rebecca also set me up for this one because you're talking about being kind. And this song talks about that as well. This song is called They Say, and it's about all the advice that I got when I was young and how most of it was wrong. We've got to find our own advice. We've got to make our own wrong decisions and learn our own kind of way. So this one's called They Say. And I don't know if y'all know about NERFA, the Northeast Regional Folk Alliance, but they really liked this song and named it their top song at the end of the last quarter last year. So pretty cool. Yeah. Go folk music. All right. Here's They Say. They say get rich so I can buy all that I want, but I've got all the smiles that I need. They say get famous so everyone will know me, but that sounds like a movie I don't want to see. They say get smart so I can solve any problem, as if they'll all go away. They say get real, but I'm a softie deep inside, and I don't feel like hiding anymore. They say be nice, but I'd rather be kind and be there for those who are in need. They say you gotta think twice. Maybe we should think a little more about how we treat the world that we call home. They say settle down, but I ain't one for settling, so I'll just keep on chasing my dream. They say grow up, as if it's a given, but I ain't taking those pills anymore. And ooh, got a joy that's overflowing. They say don't give it away, but I'll do it anyway. Yeah. They say get real, but when the truth isn't valued, no one really knows how to feel. That's how it is, and that's how it's always been. But what about how it could be? Enough is enough. There's new voices talking, and those are the ones that I want to hear. Yeah. Say too much, but I know who I am, so I don't listen to them anymore. Thanks so much, gang. This has been awesome. I'm bringing out the big guns now. I've had such a good time, and thank you so much for rocking with me. This next project I'm going to share with you is a very special, very personal project. This one's called Past Lives, and this is about honoring our ancestors and our history. It seems like we all have collective amnesia that we're all immigrants from somewhere. If you go far back enough, unless you're Native American, which is a whole other thing. Yes, exactly. And I think now, more than ever, would be a good time to ask for some help, you know? Our forebears lived through world wars, depressions, stock market crashes, traveling around the world for new life, the Spanish flu, you name it, like they've lived through it. So maybe like calling on them a little bit to help us in this time might be a little bit of a good idea. So this album is called Past Lives, and it's about honoring my mom's side from the South, from Oxford, Mississippi, and South Carolina, by way of France and Ireland. We were talking about Ireland earlier. Is Kelly Irish? Yeah? Okay, awesome. Rock on. Yeah. So I was just in Ireland, singing some songs over there. They loved them. So on my mom's side, I got France, Ireland. They were Huguenots, actually, way back in the day. And they turned into cotton mill workers in South Carolina. And my dad's side is from Chicago, Eastern European Jewish. So you put them together, and this is what you get. I don't know what this is, but it's something. So I wanted to honor their family and their heritage. And my mom found some cassette tapes of interviews that she did with my Uncle Ben and my Aunt Evelyn, and that my dad interviewed his Bubby Sarah 55 years ago when he was in college. So she found these cassette tapes and she digitized them. And I thought, how cool would it be to weave those actual voices into the songs themselves? So I did. And Past Lives is 5 songs. It's about 20 minutes listen. And if you listen to it, it's a whole kind of thing. You hear the voices of these main characters kind of talking about their lives, and you can hear the times in their accents and their embouchure. It's amazing. And I'm happy to tell you that I actually brought the voices with me here on the show. So you will hear Bubby Sarah. You will hear Uncle Ben. You'll hear Aunt Evelyn on this song. And this song is called Echo, because they live within us as echoes.
My name is Sarah. I was born in 1892 in a little town in Poland. The name is Vasilishek.
I take the first breath in. I hear a name called out. An open story is there, hidden in the sound. It washes over me in waves of time.
Yes, we had a large garden. Yes, we planted sweet potatoes and corn and green beans and all kinds of vegetables. We had cows and hogs. What for? Because back then when people worked in the mill, they didn't make very much money, so they had to grow their own food.
I invite the old ways in and let them walk around. I keep the air clean so I can hear the quietest voices. They start to rumble in and swirl around. They speak of worlds gone by and soon to come. Worlds gone by.
We came to the United States. I came to from New York to Chicago.
Soon to
They did
come.
not have a lot of money back then.
Because you couldn't do things like y'all do now, back when I was growing up.
I can hear it. There's an echo in me. I can feel it. pretty cool, huh? Shout out to the Kellys for making this space so that could happen, huh? Amazing. Thank you, Kelly Sons. Absolutely incredible. This is what happens when we come to listen and to participate and enjoy. Thank you for being part of this creative space with me. It's absolutely amazing, and thank you for being so open to all the songs, and especially past lives. That means a lot to me. This will be my last song. This one's called Where We Come From. It's also from past lives. This will be my last song unless someone says encore at the end, okay? I just want to thank the whole crew for making such amazing sound. What's up with Molly and the crew on sound? Oh my goodness, y'all are crushing it. Yes. Wow. Canyon reverb and going back and forth and just, wow, impressive. That's awesome. And thanks to Amanda for being our MC tonight. Appreciate you so much. Yeah. It takes a village to make something special like this. And big love to Rebecca for kicking us off and totally setting me up on all my songs. I love your songs. We should write a song together that doesn't rhyme at all. That'd be awesome. I'm down with that. So Great Gang is my last tune. This one's called Where We Come From. It's about my mom's side and my dad's side of the family. Appreciate y'all so much. And let's bring it home. I took my backpack off coming home from class, opened up my homework. I had to ask my mom and dad where we come from. They sat me down and smiled at me and took out some old photos to let them breathe and said, this is who we are and all we've done. It's the story of where we come from. And my mom said, son, we come from a long line of workers. Most folks never heard of us, but that don't make us any less. We spun the cotton that most people wore. We built the bridges after the war. Life back then was a lot more work than fun. And that's where we come from. Working in the heat of a southern sun, we had to sweat to live. That's where we come from. My dad listened closely to my mom's reply and then took my hand and looked into my eyes and said, son, let me tell you about my side. He said, we come from a long line of survivors. We escaped the fires, they're still burning around the world. We made the shoes that most people wore. We built a city on a hardware store. Life back then was always on the run. And that's where we come from. Over the oceans, through the slums, we had to leave to live. That's where we come from. And then one day I'll look in my daughter's eyes when she asks the same to me. And I'll tell her about our family and each branch that made this true. And I'll say, we come from a long line of workers. Most folks never heard of us, but that don't make us any less. We spun the cotton that most people wore. We built the bridges after the war. Life back then was a lot more work than fun. Yeah, we come from survivors. We escaped the fires. They're still burning around the world. Oh, we made the shoes that most people wore. We built the city from a hardware store. Life back then was on the run. And that, my love, is where we come from. We are a part of the thread that weaves the story of our family, and one day you'll make your mark too. I can only wish the best for you. Eli Lev. See you around town.
Do we want another one? If we can do this. Eli,
Thanks, man. That was easy. That was so much better than going backstage and hiding in a corner and then coming back, right? It's so much easier. Yeah, sure. All right. Thanks so much. It's been absolutely awesome. I hope we kind of got some community going. We found some space. We found some time. We found some place. And I'll do one last tune for y'all. This is a prayer for you as you go. This one's called "Oh My Lord," and it's about the divine in nature and keeping us all safe. So here we go. Actually, I'm not going to do that one. How about that? This is called "To the Stars." It's about following your dreams. Should we do that one, Lavender? Okay, here we go. Let's do that one. Ashes, spring fall. I could be a little less, I could be a little more. Spinning round on a Ferris wheel, reaching out the window, trying to feel something, anything. Looking out over cityscapes, man, I'm just trying to escape on a rocket ride into the night. I'm singing now, woo! Ashes, spring fall. I could be a little less, I could be a little more. Nice. Woo. Fire, control. From the center of the earth to the stars, I'm singing now. Woo! From the center of the earth to the stars, I'm singing now. Woo! From the center of the earth to the stars, yeah. I'm blowing the embers, my flame will rise. Y'all, thanks again for having me. This is a very special evening because I've only got a couple more shows to go on tour, and this has been my favorite show of the whole tour, if you can believe that. So thanks so much. Thanks for helping me make my dreams come true. I know about this. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. I must have looked up in the starry skies 1,000 times, but never as I am tonight. I must have lived and died 1,000 times, but never as I am tonight. And I know it won't be easy leaving the surface behind, but my flame is rising up. Here we go. Out into the night. Let's get those claps going. I'm singing now. Woo! Ashes, spring fall. I could be a little less, I could be a little more. Fire, control. From the center of the
Thank you, Eli Lev, and thank you, Rebecca Lang. What a beautiful night of music. And thank you for supporting the performers and the Kelly Center. To support with a donation, you can use cash jars, Venmo, PayPal, credit card, QR codes around the room, or you can go to kellycenter.org and click contribute. And also, sign up at kellycenter.org to get all of the updates for our upcoming shows and all of that. Thank you to tonight's student AV techs, Molly and Frankie. They did a great job. Please help us clean up. We have trash and recycling containers by the door. On behalf of Tom and Sherry Kelly and Paul and Susan Kelly, thank you for joining us tonight. From the Kelly Center for Music, Arts, and Community in Havertown, Pennsylvania, I'm Amanda. Stay safe, play it forward, and good night. Thank you for coming.